about my taste. Hold up. Y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up. We mighty more Power Ranger. Hold up. Mine also dangerous. Hold up. Y'all talk outrageous. Hold up. Don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up. Got that touch my savior. Hold up. Keeping that touch with my haters. When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the place, true indeed. Yes, I got the record, that's word on my feed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide rockers make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some mad charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beast to baby, fight Q-tip, Ali Shaheed. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. Body, making you just feed off dynamic flows and take heed. Need more information, homeboy, than just read. Hey, you can read all about the pure breed. Do the noble dance, my duty, let my seed. When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. Top gun, shut down your firm like Tom Cruise. Please. Down to molecules. Yo, let me get you with my ill street blues. Bust the rhymes, always in lines, the street news. Hey, baby girl, don't be confused. Sell my 17s and enjoy my boat cruise. Residues, sorry homeboy, but your flow sound used. Got to pay your dues, baby, you know the rules.
We are just about 10 miles south of downtown. You get a look inside NRG Stadium in Houston, the home of the Texans. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Houston Texans. With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go from Houston. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
On the quick, right? Oh, 18. What's that? Hey.
First carry for Joe Mixon. And a big run right out of the blocks. He gets forward for 9 on the first play of the game.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game, and the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
19 Texans.
Throwing on second down, Stroud. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Here we go.
On the give, this is Mixon. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. This time it's the veteran, Eric Armstead, on the tackle.
Second and 8 at the 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 8.
Here we go. 18. What's that?
Back to throw. Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And 8 yards to
He's
go.
usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they forced fourth down. So that brings up fourth down. The veteran Jake Bailey called on to punt. That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He finds De'Ami Brown. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. He'll look to throw. Now a screen set up for ETN. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
So, from the 36, it is first and 10. On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. They get 18 on that one. First down, Jacksonville.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. He'll drop to throw. On the run to the right. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
From the 41, here's second and 6. Here's Etienne. And he'll be near the first down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down.
It's a gain of 4.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Now a 3rd and 2. They'll look to pick it up with Tootin. First down and more inside the 20. And he's in. Facial Tootin. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
All right. 18. Let's go.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete. Tyson Campbell that time, able to knock it away.
This is teach tape for man defense, Mike. I mean, he is not looking back at the quarterback at all. He is in the hip pocket of his receiver. He's staying in phase and in rhythm. And then he knows when the wide receiver's hands go up, attack the ball. And that's about as good as it gets.
A second down throw for Stroud. That one is caught by Collins. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Stroud connects with Collins. And it's a first down for Houston.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here we go. 18. What's that?
On the handoff, running left, it's Mixon. And he'll get this up to the 44. Josh Hines Allen there on the tackle.
44-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
All right. 18.
From the gun, here's Stroud. To the left side, caught by Schultz. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Well, give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
How's it? 18. What's that? Down.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. He'll air one out for Higgins. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to get the football at their own 23.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
Coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Space 60 racks on me, camouflage bells. Diamonds on me, I'm a blue devil.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Let's go. 19.
They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
1 quarter in the books. It's the Jaguars on top. More from Houston coming up in a moment. The Jaguars with the ball as quarter number 2 begins. They're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. From the gun, a give to Etienne. And he'll take this to about the 28. Jalen Petrie up to make the tackle.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Third down, they need 5. Now they'll set up to throw. Now he'll air one out. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked off by Kamari Lassiter. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
On first down, it's Stroud. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. It is a big-time play for Houston. 35 yards.
At the 14-yard line.
Oh, right. At 18. What's that? Look the hot, look the hot.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And the Texans are looking at a 1st and goal. He takes it all the way down to the 2.
Gain of 12 yards.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Two yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal.
Here we go. 19 Texans. 18.
Mixon.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
At 18. South.
To throw, it's Stroud. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
Really nice job there defensively, adjusting on the fly. They loaded up with a lot of big bodies to stop the run, and then it was the big tight end that tried to leak out towards the back of the boundary, so they were able to get there just in time and force the incomplete.
Oh, right. At 18. What's that? Robbie.
Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their 2nd. We'll talk things over before 3rd down.
Tonight. Hey. Tony. Tonight.
Here's Stroud. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Houston. It's his second touchdown of the year. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 19.
The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
A throw right side, pulled in by Noel. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Here we go. Let's go. Level.
He's checking. Crash.
Under. Hey, Uno Mars. Hey.
Throwing is Stroud. A short one there to Bellinger. And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the 1st down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. We'll have to pick it up on 3rd down.
All right. Swap.
They'll try and run for this with Mixon. And the Texans are going to be set up 1st and goal. Good running takes them down to about the 4. They'll run here with Mixon. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Back to the 5-yard line now. 2nd down and goal.
On the quick, right? 18. South. South.
They'll go with him again. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
And now with that stop on 2nd and goal, the defense really flips the advantage to their own favor. 3rd and goal from this length. I think now they can play a lot more pass-heavy defense and not be so concerned with the run game.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. That's to the left side, caught by Noel. And he's in. Jalen Noel. Touchdown, Texans. Fairbairn to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Texans will move out to a 14-7 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's swung out to ETN. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
18 Cardinal.
In motion is Hunter. They'll look to throw. He's got a man. That's Travis Hunter. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
Well, it wasn't the most exciting throw of the day, but I want you to watch, Mike, is the suddenness of the route runner. Change of speed, change of direction. Those are the qualities of great route runners, and this guy's certainly one of them.
1st and 10. Back to throw. Headed left, buying time. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
They'll look to throw again. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Kamari Lassiter. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
We had a chance to talk to the defensive coordinator the other day, and remember what he told us, Mike? He said, we know how talented this young rookie quarterback is. He can make all the throws. We've seen him do it in college. But it's a different animal now doing this in the NFL. We think we can make him force some bad throws and make some bad decisions. And so far here in the 1st half, that's exactly what they've done.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 12 yards on that hookup. It's good for a Texans 1st down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Jaden Higgins, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
He's got to do a better job using his eyes, Mike, and he's just not manipulating the defense at all by looking off the defenders. And at this level of ball, if you just continue to stare down your primary read, you're going to lead the defenders right to the ball, and he's lucky this one just fell incomplete.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Here now, 3rd and 5.
All right. 19 Texans.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
18, what's that? Hey, uno.
Stroud going to set up to throw. He's got a man. That's Noah. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple of yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Now a signal, timeout calls, 9 seconds left to play in this first half.
Well, after being stopped for no gain on first down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question, 2nd and goal from the 2, what do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting till 3rd down to air the ball out. So if they want to take a shot at the end zone, I think it's got to be here on 2nd and goal.
Here we go. 18, what's that? Look the hot.
On 2nd down, Stroud. Over the top, he's got it. Jaden Higgins. Touchdown, Houston.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
The clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. Play action, he'll set up to throw. Well, here down the field, will fall, incomplete. Giammi Brown was the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete. Trying to get it to Travis Etienne that time. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. look to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. It'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
All right.
Now, Stroud. Here's a check down. Gibson out of the backfield. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
118. What's that?
A second down throw for Stroud. That's caught right side, the tight end Schultz. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A pickup of 15 in the air. First down for Houston.
Another swap. Hey, south.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. And this will be incomplete.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the pick.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
On the quick, right? 118. What's that? Rob it.
A run here with Mixon. And he's fighting to get free. A lot of work there for a gain of 3. Here's 3rd and 7.
It's 3rd and 7.
Stroud to throw. And he'll take it on in. Dalton Schultz. Touchdown, Texans. His 4th TD grab of the season. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Texans will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Jaguars 7.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. He'll start at the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. It's ETN. And he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up
75. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll run it once more with ETN. And this will be a Jaguars first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now a handoff. ETN. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. They get 21 on that one. That's good for a Jaguar first down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
In motion is Hunter. Runs out of the gun, and it's Tootin. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He was brought down by Christian Harris. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Texans' 31-yard line.
From the 31, here's 2nd down and 4. He'll drop to throw. Open right side. That strains the tight end. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, Jacksonville.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Now ETN. And a good run there. Going to give him 5 yards. 2nd and 5.
At the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's complete to ETN. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
First down. 1st and goal at the 7.
Now they'll set up to throw. Escaping to his left. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real. 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Real quick. 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real. 0 to 100 real quick.
Try it again here from the 7-yard line. 2nd down and goal. Out to his right. He pulls it in around the 5. Big play coming up. 3rd and goal.
Set. Head tracking 60. Let's go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That one is caught beyond the pylon. Brenton Strange. Touchdown, Jaguars. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Jaguars are able to edge a bit closer. teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Here we go. 18.
They'll run here with Gibson. And let's give it about 4 on that one. John Pines Allen there on the tackle.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Let's go. Swap. Love a swap. Y'all to the right. Y'all to the right. 11, 11, 11.
Now Stroud. On a throw, right side, pulled in by Noel. And he is out of bounds at the 45. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Moving to his right. He keeps it himself. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A first down on the scramble. A gain of 16. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Here we go. 39-yard line.
18. What's that? Look the hot. Look the hot.
Throwing is Stroud. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Oh, ready? 118. What's that?
On the ground, it's Mixon as we begin the 4th quarter. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 5. Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And the defense strings him out. He'll fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
3rd and 5.
Oh, ready? 18. What's that?
Here's Stroud. That is hard. Finding Higgins. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
And at this stage of the game, every 1st down gets them one step closer to being able to finish this one out. This defense has to find a way to get off the field. They have to get the ball back to their offense to give them a chance.
Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
18. Let's hit.
To throw, it's Stroud. That'll be complete to Gibson. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
Good drive to this point. Now can you convert on 3rd and 3? We'll try and pick this up by running option to the right. And he will dive into the end zone. Antonio Gibson. Touchdown, Houston. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, yeah. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to Etienne. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick 1st down.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Left side, caught by Hunter. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. The 3rd-round pick leading this offense well. It is a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
C.J. Gardner-Johnson on the tackle. A gain of 6 yards. And it's...
They'll look to throw. He's got his man. It's complete to Thomas. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
Jaguars 1st down.
Throwing now from the gun. He's got it at the 7. And he will score. Jarquez Hunter. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
From the 6, here comes a return. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Wow, 18.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. Oh, they leave Noah wide open. He's got it inside the 30. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 80 yards. Touchdown, Houston. A Terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
This one taken at the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The middle, here's Etienne. Has an opening, past the 40. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he will dive into the end zone. 70 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars are able to cut into the deficit.
Jaguars 28.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment.
Here we go.
They'll go play action with Stroud. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
Here we go. Swap. Another swap. Y'all to the right. Y'all to the right. Hey! Go. Please.
On play action, Stroud. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down.
18. That's it.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
That's fielded at about the 18. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. This is 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. To the outside, catch made by Brown.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
They'll come up now for second down. They'll throw out of the gun. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
On third down, here's Etienne. Good work on the ground. He's got it. First down. Up at about the 42. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Now, Etienne. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. They'll drop to throw. That's swung out to Etienne. And he's out of bounds with the first down. So they get a new set of downs. Just as importantly, stop the clock.
And the Jaguars, first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Back to throw. Throw left side, taken in by Thomas. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's another Jaguars.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And he's close to another first down. He'll step out right at that first down marker. Now 2nd and inches.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 16-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
And the Jaguars are going to have what looks to be 1st and goal. He'll take this down to the 10.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Touchdown, Jaguars.
Little on now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Jaguars will cut the deficit to 7.
42. Jaguars 35.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Here we go. 18. What's that?
On first down, it's Stroud. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their 2nd. The stoppage comes just over a minute to play in this one.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
What's that?
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. That's caught right side. The tight end Schultz. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
It's not a coincidence, Mike, that the best offenses in the NFL are all excellent at yards after the catch. It's a combination of a few things. A highly accurate quarterback and the ability of the scheme to get open players in open space. Once you do that, the rest is up to them.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
All right. All right. Look the hot. Look the hot.
From the gun, here's Stroud. A ball deep for the end zone. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Makes the score Texans 49, Jaguars 35.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
36-yard line.
Here is 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it will fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Now they'll set up to throw. That's taken in by Thomas. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Markham at the 48-yard line. Now the Jags will use their 3rd and final timeout. Clock will stop with 35 seconds to go. Here's 1st down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Texans 49, Jaguars 42.
They need a late recovery to have any chance. Here comes the onside kick.
That was their last shot. They've got no timeouts left. Now the offense could just simply come take the field. Best play in football, Mike. Victory formation, take a couple knees, get on with the win.
Another swap. Why Tony? Tony.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
On the quick, right? On 18. What's that? Hey, Uno Mars. We speed left.
To throw, it's Stroud. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
An 8-yard gain. It's 4th down.
So it's a win here for the Texans. They get the home victory here in the division.